Okay. There's multiple paths again, which we can take. Okay, we should probably go down there, yeah. Okay. Let's see then. Descend, yeah, that's the ladder there. What if I go up? Is this gonna be... Alright, I'm not gonna go this way at the moment. Beautiful. Oh, level 7. Aha. Ethnic ID card Agatha Maren. Shit, she's dead. Emblem book. Aha, we got the key. But she's dead. That sucks. And level 7 weapons as well. Nice. That's good. Time loop guardian skill as well. Nice. So, following those tombstones there, seems like the path forward to storyline. Collect that item there. And then I'm gonna go back and... basically, cool. I'm gonna go back for a second. Shit. I lost some health there. I'm wondering if I could go to this time loop now. I don't have the solution. I don't have the solution items. Which is then... Yeah, okay, so it means we still have time loop guardians alive somewhere. That's what I wanted to know. Now, there's 2 questions open for me. Which first is, can I now open this door here, which is the part of the serpent? Feel like probably no, right? Doesn't fit? Yeah, it needs some serpent thingy, right? Yep. There. Alright, cool. Let's go to the mine. Let's check out the mine. Oh, look at this. There's an enemy already waiting for us. Right. Pressed the wrong button. And I couldn't heal myself. A rat. Is this an... I think the rat is the way we need to go. One small medkit. Sure, let's take it. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, there is a marking of the rat on the walls and everywhere, so... Okay, here's the... Shit, what's it there? Oh, nice. Time of guardian done. Yep. Now we can go to the time loop. Okay, key rusted. I wonder if this... Lucky break. I wonder if this is the chest key. Dude, there's so many things we want to go over. Okay, this is the path we need to go forward. Open the door hit this way. What do we have on this side? Long route with enemies. Alright. Before I head this route down, let me just finish this part. The mouse part. That. Part. English is sometimes so weird. Yeah. Cool. So what we have here? I don't think we have enough things. Item doesn't fit here. Item doesn't fit here, right? Yes, so it needs some bigger item. Yep, alright, we can't open this one at the moment. But we can open the door here. Dance, oh lost ones, dance in wild revelry till the earth wakes and our two-headed father wakes. You have arrived and now you just must climb. Alright, unlock and open. Beautiful. Let's quickly check out, since we're here, let's quickly check out this old chest as well. Maybe we can open it with the key we just found. So we don't have that mystery. Or maybe it will be going on, the mystery, but let's just open it. Then I'm gonna go back inside the mine. I'm gonna check out this other path there. If that's checked out, we're gonna continue with the story part. Like, follow the story part path. Right, let's do this. Oh, it works. And we got pole arm. Flower medallion. Interesting. Flower medallion. Why? Where do we need that? So that mystery solved. Cool, beautiful. Alright, so we have followed the serpent way now. In a way. Not fully, but in a way. We have still one door unopened. Alright, let's go down. Let's check out the other part of this mine. Cool. Oh, I don't. Beautiful. This enemy dead. Lumbic cluster with natural occurring resonance used to induce similar resonance in lumbic weapons, honing its frequency. Experience bonus. Aha. Okay, so we can speed up our leveling. For our weapons. Alright, anything else interesting here? No, right? Doesn't feel like anything else. Alright, cool. So we have done this side as well. Now I feel like there's a couple of things which I haven't figured out. For example, we haven't figured out this this chest here, and then we have this snake door that we have to figure out as well. Yeah. Okay, this mine was now covered. That's done. And we can go inside the time loop, but we can't solve it. That's for sure. We can't solve it. I wonder what do you need? What snake thing you need here? Let's see what's the what does oh Jesus.
There they are!
Right, we can't solve this one. No. The time loop guardians are done. Time loop is open. We can later on do it. Just need to go now this area, which is the story progression again. Let's do it. Or wait, yes, there was a exactly, there was a mine here as well. We didn't go this before, so let's check this out as well. Wherever this goes. It doesn't fit here. Alright. It doesn't fit here. But it could be a shortcut, but we can't open it at the moment. Or we don't know how to open it really. So we don't have the correct key to progress further here. Alright, let's go. Several mysteries still remain. Several mysteries still remains. Today looks like a disaster. Way too many deliveries for one day. At least it's the last day for the week. What I'm doing for my day off? Nothing, just relaxing really. Oh. Well, good thing is that you only have to survive today, right? Yeah, oh yeah, I see. You have already Thursday, right? And Friday is off. Nice. Extended weekend. This is always a good thing. Yeah, I wish I had also extended weekend. To be honest, I will do probably same. Nothing. I mean, I can't say really nothing, but I wouldn't do anything smart, right? I would probably stream. I would probably play games. I will hang out with, go somewhere outside with my kids. Oh, that's not right. The usual. So who the hell are you here? Trade. I think the trade really, right?
Thanks, but I have no... Listen, I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for supplies.
Who are you?
The name's Atticus. I escaped the Medini prison camp when the demons attacked. I should have died there. Looks like Setharus had other plans for me. I joined up with some refugees. We have a camp close by. path to reach it is behind the giant stone serpent. Head north from here. You should find it. These people need me. They're in bad shape.
Oh, I saw, yeah.
I'm out here scrounging for supplies. Have you seen the destroyed ON vehicles on the road? They're northeast of the Weeping Knight statue. There's a truck that's still in good shape. If only I could find the keys and get it started, I could take these people to my father's farm in Sinedra.
Father's farm. Oh!
I think I met your father. He's Ernest Cadell, right?
Yes, he's my father. I'm glad to know he's alive and well. This makes me want to get back home even more.
Did you see a strange door somewhere around here?
I saw a large door carved into the rock. Head back on this path and turn left. Continue on the path, and the door will be on your right. Careful, though. There's a huge demon lurking in front. When I saw it, I turned back real quick.
Boss fight.
It doesn't look like it, but Hadia was beautiful and peaceful. It changed so quickly. I first noticed it on campus at Hellisus University. History lessons were modified to suit new narratives. The line drawn in the sand by facts was fading under the waves of Sabinian nationalism. New campus groups and fraternities were formed and engaged in intimidation campaigns against Palamas students. Some of us stood firm, but most ended up leaving. It was so hard for me. My parents had spent their hard-earned money to send me to university. I was the only one in the family who had been given this chance. Deep down, I always believed that it would stop, that people would eventually come to their senses. Then I noticed that this was happening all over the country. By the time my hope had faded, civil war erupted.
Civil war.
When the war erupted, I was still in Hellisus, in the heart of the Lion's Den. I gathered what supplies I had and left for the Astarian-Umbrahan border. I needed to get home, to get to my family. What usually took a few hours on a road trip was turning into a logistical nightmare. Couldn't drive, take the bus, or train. Sabinian soldiers were patrolling back roads, streets, stations, you name it. On the way, I did things. Things I'm not proud of. I stole from people who were more desperate than I was. I refused to help others in need. I truly failed as a Palamist. After months of hiding, looting, stealing, and running, I finally arrived on the outskirts of the Umbrahan border. I sought refuge in a barn. I was exhausted and hungry. The farmer woke me. I was initially terrified, but he was holding a plate of food. He handed it to me and I devoured it. He said he would return with more. He turned out to be a Sabinian farmer, feeding me to buy time until the soldiers showed up.
Huh.
It worked like a charm. That was the last square meal I had. After that, prison scraps if I was lucky.
Peacekeepers.
Did you know that the peacekeepers had an outpost in Medini? They stood by and watched Sabinian soldiers rape and murder Palamists in droves. I'll tell you what they did care about. Their medical supplies and food. That's it. If they claim they never saw the Medini prison camp just outside of town, they could sure smell it. I guarantee you that. The stench of death filled the air for kilometers. They had the numbers and equipment to stop what was happening. They just stood there and watched. Let's just say, I don't hold them in high regard.
Sabinians.
Let me tell you about Sabinians. The guards at the Medini prison camp would sometimes open the camp gates to Sabinian civilians. They would enter the gates of hell to spend a night beating, killing, raping, or any other twisted pleasure they could imagine. These Sabinian civilians wanted to settle old scores. Do you know what their grievances were? A wealthy palamist who would refuse to give them a job. A farmer who wouldn't lend his tools. A man who had stolen a girlfriend. Petty disputes were settled with crimes against humanity. That's who you're dealing with. I despise them with every fiber of my being.
Olomists.
They are my brothers and sisters. Our faith and tragedy bind us. We will overcome this. We must. Now, more than ever. May we all stand in our Lord's gaze.
Creatures.
They are not our Lord's doing. He would never unleash such demons upon us, no matter how much we've sinned. This disaster is the work of TR, the great two-headed serpent. You want proof? If they were from Setharus, they would have only attacked the guards back in Medini. Once the strange anomalies appeared, creatures materialized everywhere out of thin air. It was surreal. The Kata describes a place called the Himalara Fields. TR made the great curse, and his demons dwell in that place. I believe those anomalies are doorways between our worlds.
Okay. Cool, so you need a key. So this is gonna be the boss fight going further there. Let me actually head back then for a second. I believe there was a little shaft which we want to actually check out now. I skipped it initially, but let's just go and check it out. Locked from the other side. Open. Ah, I don't have this key again. So there is many shafts and many doors that are unlocked. That are locked yet, still. Because we don't have the necessary key. Interesting. Wonder where can we find it, and also where can we find this key for that truck there. Ooh, mysteries, so many mysteries. Alright, let's see. Gonna head towards the boss fight. I feel like it's gonna be boss fight if there's like really big demon like he says, right? So I'm gonna head to the boss fight. Let's see how it goes. That's not the boss there. Interesting enemy. So 2 links instead of 1. Alright. Is this gonna be the norm now? Yeah. This is the door we are looking for. So it wasn't really a boss fight, but Just normal enemy, a little bit tougher though. Here beneath the sacred gaze of the eye and the hallowed light of the golden star lies the garrison of the 5th Regiment of Iris of Brief, always ardent in its watch. Construction completed in 729. So let's see, let's add a book here. Let's add this other one here, candle. Right, I guess we have to continue this way. Note left by Vitalis concerning the mysteries of Watcher's nests found in the entrance of the Watcher nest in Myssa Hills. Vigil members, we must open Bento's coffin today. No more delays. It's directly beneath this floor. Just go through the whole wall. The coffin's mechanism appears to be locked this room. Through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, and date of inception of his order, shall the path be revealed. We solve it and we proceed to the next phase. Let's finish. Okay, so there is a... Let's see, scan it. Found in 1530. 13. Oh, and this is why we need this. Oh, look at this. There is many secrets here. Interesting.
The Umal Caves expeditions yielded two significant revelations. Confirmation that the calamity is real, and the existence of a plan to stop it, the so-called failsafe. We know nothing of this. The tomes scattered around this hallowed ground speak of Pentosalgia, the first of the Watchers. It was Pentos who recognized that the calamity would always remain a threat. From the ashes of the derelict Folgard, he forged a new order to carry on our sacred charge. His foresight and tenacity are the reason the Vigil still exists today. There must be a reason he chose to conceal the existence of the failsafe and the keystone. Truly extraordinary that we should... The revelation that we may have a traitor in our ranks weighs heavily on me. Our vows are sacrosanct. How could one betray the Order at a moment such as this? I harbor a growing suspicion. An insidious notion that is slowly taking root. Harrowing, if accurate. It chills me to the bone. I cannot inform the others until I have arrived at certainty without doubt. The risk of exposure is too great. What would she possibly have to gain? I pray that I am mistaken. The consequences would be disastrous. Likely the end of the Vigil as we know it.
Okay. So... there is a mystery that we need to figure out with this door. At the same time, there is a lot of... Okay, Watcher's Nest Eternity. See. 1512. So what if I do this? Okay, no relevant items. Interesting. So we can't do this. There is a couple of computers we could interact with. Let's see. The Watcher's Net. Discoveries we came upon within the Umal Caves were nothing short of astounding. How those discoveries led us here is truly fortuitous. Never would I manage standing out in such a hollow storied place. Brother Damon was adamant about bringing this old dusty cave into the modern age. As much as I begrudge these newfangled computers, I will conclude that the work ahead of us is monumental. There are several lifetime worth of scrolls and manuscripts stored here, and more efficient method of record keeping will be great value. I'm hopeful that we can find more information about this keystone. Wooden shields. Now that we have properly settled, we are ready to delve headlong into the mysteries of this place. Gilda has set his sights on translating the many instances of ancient text we have found throughout. I will be concentrating on the strange flower-shaped grooves inlaid into the walls. There are 8 such grooves in the entrance hall, each accompanied by a symbol displayed prominently in a wooden shield. I believe those 8 are part of a set. Agata's keen eye for iconography. I've asked her to assist me in interpreting the possible meanings of those symbols. Metal shields. I've recently turned my attention to those set of 3 flower-shaped grooves in the corridor. Each is overlooked by large metallic aegis bearing striking well-preserved coat of arms. Of these, I can only recognize around that of the vigil. Gildas assures me that he has seen those others before and will attempt to track down their provenance. He will record finding on the whiteboard. Wall grooves, main area. It's clear now that grooves on the both sides of the armor rack are meaningless and we are done with wasting time on them. Instead, it's very likely grooves on flanking the old banner are part of the solution. Damien has noted deciphered dates for each of the side of the whiteboard. Alcoves. Throughout the countless hours of study, Gildas managed to piece together a rudimentary translation key for the ancient language. Through it, we have now discovered that this place was named the Watcher's Nest. Quite fitting moniker, I must say. More importantly, we have translated text accompanying the 4 flower-shaped grooves into the alcoves adjoining the main room. The text are simply a collection of names: Alecto, Algea, Dio, Rosa. Upon further research within scrolls, we discovered that these are the names of the last 4 guard generals, the so-called Wardens of the Eye. What is the significance of this inscription here? Every stone uncovered spawns more questions. Burial chamber. Yesterday, rather a significant earthquake put our operations on hold. The generators failed and we were thrust into darkness. We're just now getting our infrastructure back online. A section of the wall in the main room has crumbled, revealing a hidden burial chamber. We believe it to be the tomb of Pentos Algea, the founder of Vigil. Unbelievable that this sealed chamber should be found right under our noses. What a good fortune. The chamber is a veritable treasure trove of revelations, along with the sarcophagus. Ornate illustrations adorn the walls. Once the rubble is cleared, we will hoist the Gildas down into the chamber, that he may begin to translate ancient text. This may just be the lead we have been hoping for. Ceramic flowers. We found 4 flower-shaped ceramic tokens inside the dome. They share perfect symmetry with the wall grooves whose purpose have evaded us since we first entered this place. Everything is beginning to fall into place. The tokens are clearly made to be set into the grooves. There are 4 tokens and 4 distinct sets of grooves. I believe this mystery must be linked to Algea somehow. Perhaps the grooves represent his life, his accomplishments. I feel very close to the solution. Okay. So, I do have one. I believe I have one. Let's see. Stone of Grief. Let's see. I do believe I had one. This item. Yeah, I have flower medallion. Ceramic flower. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's
The Umal Caves expeditions yielded 2 significant revelations. Confirmation that the calamity is real, and the existence of a plan to stop it, the so-called failsafe. We know nothing of this failsafe, nor of the artifact we recovered. All of these tomes, and not a shred of information. Whatever machinations the Foal Guard of old had in mind, they were intent on keeping it a secret. I fear it is now lost in the folds of history. It seems to me the artifact may be part of a larger mechanism. Perhaps it is a key of sorts? Does it open another tomb or vault? Are there more such keys? It is clear to me that this artifact, this keystone, is a critical piece of the failsafe enigma. We must continue to pull at this thread until the truth reveals itself.
Okay. Listen, some other ones as well.
The tomes scattered around this hallowed ground speak of Pentosalgia, the first of the Watchers. It was Pentos who recognized that the Calamity would always remain a threat. From the ashes of the derelict Foal Guard, he forged a new order to carry on our sacred charge. His foresight and tenacity are the reason the Vigil still exists today. There must be a reason he chose to conceal the existence of the failsafe and the keystone. Truly extraordinary that we should stumble upon his tomb after all these years. I pray it contains the answers we seek.
Wait, expeditions? This game just copying Expedition 33. Yes, it does. Every game now that has expeditions in it will be copying. Ceramic lower. Alright. Right, let's see. Right, left, Warden of Ecstasy, right, Warden of Vigilance. Warden of Terror, Warden of Admiration. Warden of Grief, Warden of Amazement. Ah, so different glyph types. Rage, load. Okay. So what does it mean? Grief. Alright. The doorway of the dark forest of the south. To the doorway of the dark forest of the south. Senedra hilltop. Okay, what happens if I pull this? Nothing happens. I see. Seems like something is not done yet. Okay, let's see. So why should I care about these things though? So if I had this one here, that this one here, nothing happened. Thing is, we probably need to collect all of them, right? Can I remove? I can. Good. What about adding them here to those 4 generals or lieutenants or yes, this is Algea. Alright. This is Alecto. Yeah, nothing really happens. Okay, let me remove those. I have no clue at the moment. Where should I put those 4? But it seems like we have to put those 4 into very specific places, then go to the catacomb or tomb underneath, and then pull the trigger there, and then it will open it up. That's the solution. Or, sorry, that's the thing we need to get it. But seems like we have to. Alright. So if everything was related to algae, I think there was one. The computer says something, so we have to probably do that. But first, let me also try to do this one. Right, let's see. Employment, training ground, treasure hunt, Ramsed. This one. Okay, yeah. Let's see if I can put this to quick loadout. Yes, I can. Alright, so quick action. Through his name, his title, symbol of his order, and the date of inception of the order shall the path revealed. Name, his title, symbol of order, 3, and the date 4. Alright, through his name. So name is Algea, right? Alright, let's see. I believe the name was Algea that we have to. See. Yeah. So let's add this to Algea. Oh, there is a soundtrack too. Wow, that's pretty hard. They clearly want to be the next Expedition 33. Exactly. Exactly. You understand it very, very correctly. Alright, let me just go and quickly check if that's the actual Algea we are talking about. Ventos Algea, Warden of Grief. Ah. So it is, what's the grief? Oh, left Warden of Grief. Alright. So this is the grief so it's like something dropping. Alright, cool. So we know. So let's see where the grief symbol is then. Let's first find that. We know Algea is already found. Let's see the grief symbol as well. So the grief symbol is this one. Yep, that's the grief symbol. Algea grief symbol. Name, his title. I don't remember his title. And the date of inception. Date of inception was, I believe, written here. Founded 1513, sorry, 1513. So